Alright, so I'm going to get into this. This is a double deep nuke box that I found. They've been overwintering a lot better than some of the big hives have for me. So I haven't had these open yet this year, and I want to tear into at least one or two of these today, since it's nice out, just to see where we're at, see if the queen's laying good, um, see how much honey they went through, just kind of give me an idea of how this hive's doing health-wise. So I'll tear into it. I don't know how much you'll be able to see on here, but I'll try to get it close enough to the camera for you guys to see what's going on. They seem pretty calm so far. I do have the smoker lit, but I don't use my smokers unless I really have to. They start getting a little upset with me being inside the hive. I'll use a little bit of smoke, but let's get into it. That's mostly just still capped honey, and they're really packing in a lot of the new pollen in the cells. This side pretty much the same thing. This is mostly just capped honey that they didn't consume over the winter, so they're good on that. Now it is still pretty cool out to expose brood and stuff, so if I do hit that, I probably won't pull those frames out. I highly doubt she's laying this high yet, but we'll know that here in a minute. But there's a lot of bees in this nuke. Oh wow, yeah, she's already laid this side completely full of eggs. Yeah, same as that side. She's already got this one laid completely out, so that is awesome. So obviously this queen I will probably definitely be doing some splits off of. Another thing I've noticed, a lot of times if you run like single or double deeps in 8 or 10 frame, I notice a lot of times in the summer they'll lay up the top because they don't want to move back down, but I don't really see that being such a problem in the spring if I run nuke boxes. A lot of times I'll see that they'll actually be laying in the bottom box first, but just to check, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this top box off and see what the bottom box looks like, just see if she is laying in there. So as you can see, for the most part they're being pretty calm, but we'll see once we get these separated. Sometimes that will kind of change their attitude. Scrape off any of this burr comb. And what I'll do with this comb, I'll put it in a bucket. I got a whole pile of it back here behind me. I checked the hive back there a little bit ago and scraped off a bunch of that. But I'll put that into a bucket, melt it down, and eventually I'll get around to doing something with my beeswax. I was gonna start making balm and stuff last year, but I just never got around to it. harvesting beeswax is quite time consuming. Alright, so you can see this one here. They've already ate all that out, but look at that. Hive beetles. Never had hive beetles so bad this early in the season. And that one, you can see there's nothing left of honey in that one. They completely used up all their stores on that one over the winter. I am a little concerned about all these hive beetles that I'm seeing. Like I say, I've never had hive beetles near this bad, let alone this early. I hope you can see that in the camera. All the different colors of pollen in there. It's very pretty. Once again, you can see all those hive beetles. They're horrible. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get those under control. There's some brood and larvae in there. I'm going to show you that just real quick so I can get this back inside. But that's got a nice pattern she's laying out in. Same as that side. Eggs, couple day old larvae. Yeah, that looks real good. She's going to be a good queen to do splits off of for sure. So I like to say, a lot of you know it, this is the hardest winter we've had since I started, other than my first year. So we got a lot of hives to make up, but man, that's a good pattern that she's laying. It's all full. Same as that side. I'm sure you guys probably can't see that, but the patterns are good. Real good. I just got to work on getting these hive beetles under control. Nice calm bees. Very calm bees, actually. Yeah, and this is mostly just honey. Honey and pollen. So I'm not gonna try to find the queen because there's plenty of eggs and larvae, so I know she's in there laying, so there's really no reason to disturb them any longer than I need to, because I know she's in there. She's doing good. So we'll close this one up, but this is I'll definitely be doing some splits off this. One thing I was watching for when I was in here, I still didn't see any drones, and I really didn't see much drone brood yet either. So we're still a ways off from making some splits, I think. I know there's a hive down there at the other end of the stand that has drones inside it, but I haven't seen any of them leave yet. But it's going to happen real soon. I'm going to try experiment with a couple different things this year. Every year I try to learn a little bit more and try a few different things to see what will work and what won't work. One of the things I found since I started beekeeping is if your only focus is worrying about losing them the next winter, you're going to be a miserable beekeeper because you're going to lose bees over the winter. That's just how it is anymore. So it's a numbers game. You know, if you want to be a beekeeper, if you're planning on just having one hive, you're probably going to be pretty miserable. I always tell everybody who wants to get started, man, I wouldn't start with less than 3 of them now, just because chances are you're going to lose 1 or 2 of them. Not always. Man, up until this year, we had some really, really good winters with very minimal losses. So this year hit us pretty hard. I think a lot of it was just a mild winter, and you know, I didn't put candy boards on a lot of them, so I'm sure some of them starved to death. 1 yard I treated for mites, 1 yard I didn't, just to see if there was going to be a difference. And to be honest, there wasn't really no difference number-wise versus the ones I treated for mites and the ones I didn't. But there was a difference in how many nukes survived the winter compared to 8 or 10 frame hives. I had a lot better success the last 2 winters with anything that I put in nuke boxes. So that may be something that I start doing towards fall, moving everything over into some double nukes. I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely had a better survival rate in nuke boxes compared to an 8 or a 10 frame. So I'm gonna get these girls closed back up. Like I say, that you can see they're very calm. They're hardly making any noise. You know, they're very calm. So that's gonna be a good queen to make splits off of. So I'm gonna get these guys closed up, and I'll try to get more videos this year on beekeeping. I know a lot of you guys are showing a lot of interest in different pictures or whatnot that I've put online in the past, and I have a feeling that a lot of us are going to be bored this summer if we're all still kind of stuck not socializing. So I'll still be out here with my bees enjoying my summer, and I will catch you guys soon.